Okay, today we are going to do a CMA on 18 Audrey Lane in Jonesboro, Tennessee. And the first thing that we have to do is see if we have any past information on it in the MLS. And I'm going to pull that up. 18 Audrey. And there are 3 past listings on it, the last one being in 2009. And I'm going to click on that for reference. And also, I'm going to open up the court retrieval system on that. Take a glance at the sales history and also the appraised value, which really doesn't mean very much. I see it's $144,200 and it's last assessed in 2016. Okay. And this property is in Mockingbird Place. So I would like to just kind of look and see the history of Mockingbird Place. So I'm actually going to open up another window with the MLS in it. And I'm just going to glance at Mockingbird Place. Well, there's quite the history, so I don't want to get into that many properties. So let's go to what has closed and what is active. I'm interested in those 4 things. And property I'm going to put down here that has sold within the last year. So they're back exactly 1 year from today. And do a search. And now I have 10 homes in that development. And I want to search for like homes. This one has 1,170 square feet, and it looks like it has some finished square feet in the basement. I'm thinking it has probably about 500 from what the seller told me, which is not referenced in this one, or maybe 600, probably around 600 square feet finished. They told me that the garage was not finished, but there was finished square feet, so it's probably 627. So we're looking at probably about 1,800 square feet total, with 1,170 being on the main level. And what I want to do is just look through these to see if there's any comps that any houses that look like this one. This one is definitely a prospect, and it looks like they're all closed or under contract. I'm going to come back to this one in a minute. That one is very similar. I'm going to check it for now. And that is probably a 1-story raised ranch. I'm going to pass over that one for now. And there's a split level house. I'm not interested in split level houses unless I have to go that route. And there's a house with similar design and about 650 in the basement, 1144. That one's of great interest to me. That looks like a really great comp. Okay, let's just work with those three for right now. And I'm going to say use check. And sometimes this thing is hidden behind and you have to scoot this box over and hit allow access so that it'll pull up the three. Now I want to look more closely. It looks like this one has finished square feet in the basement. Very similar ratio. And looks like it sold for $169.9. I like that comp. This one listed for $159, but doesn't have any finished square feet in the basement. So I'm not liking this comp as well because it does not, and I feel like that my price will probably be above this. You know, all of these are similar years. They're all similar style. They're all in the Mockingbird Place development. Okay, I am going to uncheck that one. And here's another one for $160,000. They're all in about the same shape, above average condition. And this one sold for $160,000. It had $2,000 in concessions, so roughly it sold for $158,000. See if this one didn't report any seller concessions and sold at almost full price. Okay, so I really like these two comps, and I'm going to try to keep up with them. And I'll print those off for now so I can reference them later. But I really need more than two comps. What I need is some more around the Jonesboro area. And so I am going to do a search on closed, pending, and contingent active properties that are in Jonesboro. Where are you? There you are. And I'm looking for above average condition. And I'm looking for square footage probably between 1,500 and 2,000. I'm going to go to, I know it's about 1,800, so I'm going to go to 1,600 to 2,000 and try to sandwich the square footage in that. Then I'm going to go down here to year built. Now over here, our subject property is a 2001. So I am going to go basically 1996 to 2006 and see what comes up there. Let's just click on it and see how many we get. 261. That's because I haven't put in the date sold, which I need to go back one year. Again, that's more like it. 35 homes this time. And I'm looking for like homes, first of all, in style and year. I'm just scrolling through here. These are actively on the market, even though I won't use these as sold comparative properties. It's still good to know as a reference what. There's one of the closed ones that we already have. So I'll go ahead and check on it. Put a check on it. That's not a like home. That's not. That's not. I keep passing over these. I'm looking for, there's one that is similar. It has more square footage on the main level, so it's probably going to be worth more square footage overall. And it's in, let me go back to that one. It's in Meadowview Farms, a little different neighborhood, fairly close. I think we picked this one before. That one's in the very neighborhood. Okay. That one is a different style house. I really like to keep the same style house if at all possible. And sometimes you have to move this out of the way to click that allow access when you want to choose just the ones that you checked. There we go. So really, we have gained one home as to what we had, and it's in a little different neighborhood. It's more square footage. It has more square footage on the main level. Um, this one compared to our comp, or our subject property, I should say, is remember that this one is really about around 1,800 square feet with only 1,170 on the main level. Um, this particular old listing doesn't show that the basement has been finished off when in fact it has. The seller has told me that it has. So that's why I picked houses that have basement square footage finished off. So they have that one. This one has 650, but more on the main. And this one right here has almost identically the same that our subject property would have if this was finished off. So it looks like we ended up with 3 comps to plug in, and there they are. And so in the next video, I will plug those in the CMA program, and we will do a CMA. But as for right now, I'm going to stop right where I'm at, and hopefully we'll do a CMA here in just a few minutes.